All right, we're back with the Atletico Madrid career mode. Now, this episode is all about making signings, finishing the transfer window, and then starting the Champions League, which we are, of course, in the group of death with Liverpool, AC Milan, and Porto. We got 154 million to spend. You guys gave a lot of good suggestions in the first episode, and we will try and act on some of them. And in the comments, it also seemed like you guys want this to be a multi-season series, but that is pretty much going to depend on how much you guys can support this series. The more you guys support it, dropping likes, dropping comments, the more you will see of it, and the longer it'll be. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, of course. Hit the sub button down below if you are not. We just hit 42,000, which is insane. We are on the road to 50,000 subs. Yeah, the more likes, the more comments, the more support you guys show. Like I said, the more you will see of this Atletico Madrid career mode. All right, first one, Pau Torres is a good center back. He's also a very popular option in the comments. I saw a lot of comments talking about Pau Torres and also suggesting Dumfries or Mukiele as our right back. Yeah, I mean, it seems like all you guys think Pau Torres would be a good option, and I think it would. I can't remember the last time I signed him in any series either, so there's also that. But he's pretty expensive, so we'll see. And the next one, recall Saul from loan for that rotation center mid spot and use the money to sign a new star striker. You know what? That's not a bad shout, because if you remember in the Chelsea series, we did not use Saul that much, and I feel like he'd be useful in this team being another backup midfielder just for like depth. And we also could sell him in January if we need money. So I think for 620,000, we're gonna recall Saul from Chelsea because he hasn't had a good time there anyways. So Saul is recalled. And the last one, Jude Bellingham would be a really good signing. Pau Torres would also be. Yeah, we have a lot of midfielders, so I'm not sure about Jude Bellingham. Maybe for a future signing, like maybe in January, or if we do a season 2, he'd be good though in this team. He would be good. It's just I don't know if the fit is perfect right now at least, but want to keep our eyes on for sure for the future. All right, so 153 million to spend. It's definitely a decent amount. I really like the idea of signing Pau Torres, but he's not a huge upgrade over Hermoso. Like, he's still only 82, same overall as him. Whereas a player like Koundé is better than Hermoso, so it makes sense to start him alongside Jimenez. And also, you guys gave a lot of good formation suggestions. Honestly, I'm still not sure. We have a lot of different options here. We have the 4-4-2 holding with 2 CDMs, and then we have the 4-1-4-1, where we basically sacrifice that striker up top for a CDM. And then the 3-5-2, which some of you guys said this is the formation that Atletico Madrid use a lot in real life. I feel like this one might not be too bad. And then last one is a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with the 2 center mids in the middle pushed out more wide. I feel like it all revolves around if we play with 2 strikers or not, which honestly I'm not sure. I feel like João Felix would be better with the strike partner, but it might make our defense weaker, so I'm not sure about that. We'll have to try things and test them out. I feel like it's pretty much between Pau Torres and Koundé, so let's go in for both and see how much we'd have to pay. Let's try 62.5 for Pau Torres. 75. I mean, it's not the worst price in the world. It's not horrible. Like 72.5, they accept that. It's still a lot for a guy who Hermoso is pretty much already better than in terms of overall. Let's go after Koundé. Let's try 64.5. I feel like Koundé should be a bit more expensive. Maybe not that much though. Like 73.5 for Koundé. They accept that. I mean, Pau Torres, Koundé is 2 years younger and 2 overalls higher than Pau Torres, and it's a difference of exactly 1 million. So I think we can see that Koundé is the much better option here. Maybe Pau Torres in January. Maybe we'll try to go after him. We can maybe swap like Savage with him or something. But I think for the center back in this first window, we are going after Koundé, and that man is signed up. Honestly, it's just a better deal for the better player on paper. So that was a lot of the money, but we definitely needed a center back for sure. Especially if we go to a 3 at the back formation at any point. It's gonna help when we have 4 like solid center backs: Savage, Hermoso, Koundé, and then Jimenez. Also, Koundé's got that pace, which does help a lot in the back line. So that leaves us with about 80-ish million after that little purchase. All right, so we recalled Saul, and Kessié, of course, his contract expiring. So what if we offered Hector Herrera in a swap deal with Kessié? Because I feel like a CDM, we recalled Saul. If we can get a CDM, like another CDM other than Kondogbia, I feel like this would not be a bad deal. I just don't want to give up that much money plus Herrera. And honestly, we might even get this down a little bit because they just want a sell-on clause. I think I would do this right here. Like this 17.5 plus Herrera honestly sounds like a great deal. So I think we are going to do this. I feel like for us to be a solid defensive team, we need a good CDM. Kondogbia is decent, but Kessié is better. And I kind of feel like since we recalled Saul in the first place, we weren't going to use Herrera that much. So I think it's a swap that makes absolute sense, and Kessié signed up. So that's 2 signings. I feel like we don't need another center back, of course. We don't need another midfielder. Now it's basically attackers and maybe a right back, even though honestly I'm not sure about a right back even. I mean, Mukiele would be really good. He's gone to Liverpool, but we could still buy him. It doesn't really matter. There are some interesting strikers here though on this list, like Jota, Martinez, and also Isak. Even Oyasmo would be pretty decent in this team. Okay, I think the 2 likely formations we'll try in this episode is this one, which let's set it up how we actually set it up. So with this setup, this is how we line up Kessié at that CDM spot, which I think is very important. And then Koke, Llorente above him, Carrasco, Lemar on the right, Felix up top alone. I feel like this is the most solid 4th back formation we might use. And then if we use the 3 at the back, this is how the team would look with this lineup, which I think is also pretty solid. Koundé, Jimenez, Hermoso, Koke, Kessié, Llorente, Carrasco, Lamar, Correa, and Felix. Honestly, that's a pretty decent looking team. I feel like these two formations are the one we might try and stick with, just start to try. I mean, I like the attacking options with Cunha, Danjuma, Griezmann. I feel like the one spot maybe is right back and maybe another striker or winger. Let's sim this Villarreal game though. So first game, let's use this one against Villarreal. This team is pretty solid. Like this team is actually very, very solid. So this game is going to be a 2-1 win. Lamar and Carrasco score, and we enter transfer deadline day. All right, deadline day. I feel like Mukiele would be like the completion of this window. I do think that right back spot is definitely a weakness, and he's not insanely expensive. Or like, I wonder if we could maybe swap someone. I don't know who though. Like, I feel like our squad is pretty good as it is right now. We don't have many players that we want to swap. Okay, it sounds like they're gonna want a decent amount for him. I know he's joined Liverpool. I know. I don't care. Ignore it. Pretend it says RB Leipzig. It's red. It's still red. 48.4 is a little bit more than I wanted to spend though. Like 47.5. It's like a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but like, man, even in the 3 at the back formation, he could be so solid as a center back as well. And I feel like I don't want to be mid-season and think we should have signed a right back, because whatever his name is, Verzrauko is not terrible, but Mukiele is just a different level. I mean, he's just straight up an absolute beast in this game. So it makes perfect sense. That's my favorite thing to say with transfers. It makes sense, but you can't lie. You can't lie. It does. Mukiele is signed up, and I think that'll complete this first window. I really, really like where this team is currently at. Bro, Atletico Madrid has all the good numbers used up. There's like no good numbers like open from anyone. Like 16 for Mukiele, it doesn't sound right. I guess 20, we'll do 20, even though that doesn't even sound great. But this signing completes the window. He's 81 rated, already upgrade over Verzrauko, and this man's an absolute beast. Pace, defending, he's got everything. Like, honestly, I like him better than Savic as a backup center back too, because of that pace. So this is the team we have for at least the first half of the season. João Felix, Carrasco, Llorente, Koke, Lamar, Kessié, Lodi, Jimenez, Koundé, and Mukiele. So new signings being Koundé, Mukiele, Kessié, and Danjuma. So honestly, we didn't go that crazy. Kessié and Mukiele and Koundé are pretty big, but they're not like the craziest signings. I feel like I like the business we did in this window. If you have any thoughts, if you think we should have went a different direction, leave in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys think. But I think this team looks pretty solid as it is, and I think that's it for transfer deadline day. All right, so next game we're gonna play is the Liverpool opener of the Champions League. That's going to be an insanely tough game, I think. And also, one of you guys said to make Danjuma a winger, and he goes up in his overall. So we're going to do that. And he goes up to a 79. And he's going to be an 80 in 1 week. That's a pretty good shout. One of you guys also said Correa into a winger goes up too. Which, I mean, if we play the 3-5-2, he'd start up top with Felix. But in the other ones, he can maybe play as a right wing over actually a left wing over Carrasco. So we're gonna get him started on that. We'll see, because he could actually start with Carrasco if that's actually true. You know, we might as well make all the left mids wingers. We might as well do that. Oh, Carrasco, I already did that. See, I'm already ahead of myself. Carrasco into a left winger goes up to an 85, and then Lamar as a right winger goes up to stays at an 84. That is disappointing just a little bit. All right, so we got a second team sheet set up. So we're gonna sim this game against Espanyol with the second team, and this is gonna be a 2-1 loss. Second team, I am never playing you again. All right, first game of the Champions League group stage against Liverpool. So we're gonna try out the 4-1-4-1, and I'm gonna start Correa over Carrasco on the left wing. So our first time using Kessié, Koundé, Mukiele, and we'll also see if João Felix can continue his scoring run from the first episode against a very good Liverpool side, of course. I definitely think Koundé, Mukiele, and Kessié make us a much better team. So we will see if it shows. João Felix scored 7 goals in the first episode. I mean, how can he top that? I know we're gonna play maybe one more game after this at least. So at least 2 games. We will see how we can do. Also, this new formation with a few new players. That's not a good start. Kessié, not a good start. Okay, Salah is turning on the absolute jets. Please clear that Mukiele, the strength from the new boy. That could have been a very bad start, and I hate conceding that way. If we would have conceded that way, I would have been very mad. And Lamar is absolutely on his bicycle. Decent touches into João Felix. Robertson, that's a great defensive move. All right, Mukiele, I want to see the new signings doing their job. João Felix with a lot of room, and oh, that almost is a goal. Oh, Koke had a chance there. That was almost very, very fortunate. A good ball to Firmino and Jimenez. Great block off that shot. It's gonna go to Salah though. He's gonna drag this. Why is he dragging it so wide? I guess that's a good cross, and it's gonna be out to Thiago into Fabinho. Oh, I feel like they're gonna score. That's not a great cross, and we actually do clear it. Okay. We survived that little encounter. Felix to Lamar. Gives it to Koke. Find the space. Find it. Mukiele. Mukiele, what kind of cross you got? That's a great cross, and we almost get on the end of it. Mukiele is the one finding a lot of space here. Lamar against Van Dijk. Van Dijk. He's just so good as a defender. Lamar had no chance there. Van Dijk, his speed and his interception, his mental acuity is just too strong. Lamar to Marcos Llorente. That is blocked by Van Dijk. This feels decently even so far. It feels like either team could score the first goal of the game, and Correa just had a great shot. Trying to score against Alisson in this game is an absolute challenge. But, oh, number 7. Who is number 7? What is that throw out? And that's actually going to work for them. No, it's not. Who just took that shot? I don't even know who took that shot. I think was that Felix? I don't even know. Yeah, it was Felix. I thought it was, but I thought Felix was a different number. I'm losing track of what's happening. All right, 0-0 second half begins. This is kind of a little tense game. It's a little bit of a tense game. Feels very even. Feels like either side could score. Felix to Correa. Correa, you got pace, right? Trent is going to pretty much keep up with him. Can we find Felix? We're going to find João Felix. João Felix, that was blocked by Matip. No, it wasn't. Wait, what? That might have been blocked off of Felix. It's a good ball to Cassier into João Felix. Correa once again. Doesn't have the pace on Trent, though. We're going to try to get it out wide. That's not the greatest ball. Not the greatest ball to Lamar. Yeah, I feel like João Felix kind of played better with a strike partner. I feel like him alone up top definitely makes it tougher for him. I mean, this is Liverpool, though, too. We got to remember that. This is a team very likely to win the Champions League, or one of the contenders for it. And that is a good challenge by Jimenez. Trying to get João Felix going a little bit. Llorente, Correa. Get it back to Llorente. Is João Felix on side? Oh, he was. He just ran a little bit too far. If he would have stopped, we would have had a free shot there. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic is on the team. I forgot. The man who screwed us in the Juventus series is facing us. We can't let him win. All right, Danjuma for Lamar. That is the first change. I mean, we might as well do like DePaul for Koke. So 20 minutes, and this is, we got a 0-0 game. Feels like any team could score. I want us to be the team that scores. Felix with the room, and okay, that wasn't the best shot. Was not the best. It was an effort though. I definitely want to try the 3-5-2 in the next game, because I feel like that'll be the best of both worlds. It'll be João Felix with a strike partner and also with a CDM. I feel like that honestly might be the best formation for us, but we would be missing fullbacks, which is the one downside of that formation. Really the only downside. All right, Llorente, just hold it up a little bit. Could have played it too. He's actually on side, I think. I think Correa is still on side. Gonna go to Llorente, all the way to Danjuma. What was that finish? He just sent that flying into the stands. Uh-oh. See, this is where Koundé's pace comes in handy against players like Mane. Exactly why I think he was a good choice for that center back spot. Correa, can we find João Felix? Can we find him? No, we can't. Matip, just too strong. It's why ended a draw, and that might be a fair result, to be honest. We still got chances. Okay, I was gonna say chances, but Milinkovic-Savic just ripped it from Llorente. I don't want to see any scripting, FIFA. I don't want to see any scripting. Salah, stop it. Stop it. Oh, Renan Lodi. Very good move. And we might have one more chance here, but it's going to be very slim. Nope, we don't. Okay. I mean, a 0-0 draw against Liverpool, I think that's a decent result. I feel like Felix definitely needs a strike partner. So next game, we're trying the 3-5-2, 100%. And honestly, I think the next game we're going to play is going to be Barcelona at home. So that one is going to be, it's going to be decently interesting. So let's sim these games leading up to the AC Milan game. That is Bilbao, it's a 2-1 win. That is Getafe, a 1-0 win. And then Alaves, it's going to be a 2-1 win. Decent results. Man, we faced Milan, and like the Champions League was very important. We drew the first game. So I think I'm going to let the first team play this game, and then we might rotate for the Barcelona game. Honestly, I think this game might be a little bit more important, and it's going to be a 2-1 win. That is a good result. That pretty much puts us in first in the group, I think. And I mean, if we use the 3-5-2, I don't want to make Correa a left wing now. So we're going to hold off on doing this for now. Honestly, I might just put him back on a striker one, because I feel like Felix played so much better with a strike partner. So I feel like this 3-5-2 is probably our best formation, to be honest, because Llorente's stats are so good as a cam. I think I might want to make him just make him a center mid though. I don't know what he's, but I think he's the same rating at center mid and cam. So I feel like this would be nice though. I feel like this would be a pretty nice setup. So we're gonna try it against the mighty Barcelona. Now there also is one more thing that we have yet to talk about. So of course we sold Suarez, so we don't have a number 9. The number 9 shirt is open, and if we head over to the youth academy, there's a player here who is very, very interesting. As you can see, Ricardo Torres, 17-year-old striker, center forward, 6'3", left-footed, already 68 rated. I mean, I know I'm not the only one thinking this. Torres, Atletico Madrid. He's from Spain. I think this is Fernando Torres' son. Our homegrown talent that was here when we started the series. Ricardo Torres. I think this is Fernando Torres' son. Like, how fitting is that we have Fernando Torres' son in the youth academy, that this just randomly generated. And honestly, he's got decent pace, already decent finishing. He's 6'3". This guy looks like he is going to be very, very good. And the Fernando Torres' son storyline is so good that we're going to promote him. And honestly, he might take Griezmann's spot on the bench, because the prospect of playing Fernando Torres' son as a 17-year-old coming up from the academy, that just sounds amazing as a storyline for this series. And of course, the number 9 shirt is open. It fits Ricardo Torres perfect. The fact that he randomly generated a youth academy and he has that name and it just fits Atletico Madrid, it's so cool. And honestly, he is getting the start against Barcelona. I want to see how this kid plays. He's 17, 6'3". He's going to start alongside João Felix. Also, of course, we're going to try the 3-5-2 against Barcelona. So Fernando Torres watches on as his son gets his professional debut starting against Barcelona. I really do feel like the 3-5-2 is about to be amazing for us. I really feel like it is. We got really good center backs, and we got Mukiele coming off the bench, who could be a center back, of course. Feel like this might work, and we'll see how it works. And also Ricardo Torres, his debut with his father. Watching on. Isn't Fernando Torres like a youth coach for Atletico Madrid? I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember reading that. So honestly, it just makes an incredible amount of sense, and we almost just scored with Lamar. Imagine he scores on his debut against Barcelona. Imagine. Is this him? That is Ricardo Torres. He almost just scored on his debut. Oh, Ter Stegen, why did you have to save that? That would have been an amazing debut. Ricardo Torres, what kind of passing you got? Good ball up to Llorente. And João Felix was trying to make a run there. He was defended by a lot of guys, though. Dembele to Aubameyang. How did he get that in your post? How did Aubameyang just slot this in your post? I feel like this really should not be being scored. That should not be where you score from. That's so poor from All Black. All right, 14 minutes in. A no-named goal scorer, I guess, in the little graphic. But Barcelona take a 1-0 lead. That just felt like one of those goals. It just felt like one of them which you just can't prevent. Lamar. Up to Torres. Cannot exactly get the ball to Torres. Look at that. Ricardo Torres making his debut. They're talking about him. They're talking about Fernando Torres' son. Into João Felix. Felix. Torres. Torres. Oh, I want to score with him so bad. I really want to get him a goal in this game. Not going to lie. Barca have been a little bit better than I thought they would in this game. They're actually taking it to us. This would be a bit easier than it has been. Kind of attempt from that. Was that Dembele just took out All Black? Ref, where's the foul? Lamar through to Ricardo Torres. Ricardo Torres, Fernando Torres' son, has scored and equalized against Barcelona. The 17-year-old gets a second chance after that first shot, and he puts it away. The 17-year-old handed the number 9 shirt. Takes this so well. Puts it past Ter Stegen. Oh, it's a debut of dreams for Ricardo Torres. And more importantly, this game is tied up. Man, it's 17 and 6-3. He should be playing in the Euro League, like the NBA, not football. Okay, we just scored. Can we not let them score again? Good save, All Black. You've just redeemed yourself. Good save. Okay, to Llorente. Yeah, I really like our attack better with 2 strikers. Just it feels like we have way more options. Back to João Felix. João Felix shot. Ter Stegen is gonna make the save. Ball into João Felix. Short corner. Torres. Torres. Not again, Torres. Oh, it's going to go right off of Pedri. He's gonna recapture it, though. Ricardo Torres, long shot. It was on target, at least. At least it was on target. Ricardo Torres. More room again. I just want to shoot. Oh, my. Fernando Torres' son. This guy's a star. This kid's an absolute star we have found as a homegrown talent. What a hit. He's 68 rated. What other 68 rated strikers, fathers or sons of legendary strikers, are scoring this? Look at this. Ricardo Torres just has room. They're laying off of him. He's 17. They're like, what's a 17-year-old kid going to do? He's going to put it in the back of the net from about 25 yards out. Oh, that's just beautiful. How is a 68 rated striker doing this right now? Fernando Torres got to be watching on from the stands with an absolutely huge smile on his face. Ricardo Torres gives us the lead. Honestly, he might start from here on out. It's such a good story. And if he's playing this well against Barcelona, he literally might start in this series. Okay, once again, don't let them score. Oh, no. Oh, Dembele's gonna score. We go up the lead immediately. Oh, the defending is it's just poor. It's poor. Okay, second half. It's gonna be a brand new game. 2-2 all to play for. Unless we get one more chance to finish this half, but it looks like we will. Ricardo Torres, where are you at? Oh, it's gonna be blocked. Wait. Llorente? To João Felix? Llorente. Into Ricardo. Oh, we could have had a hat trick in the first half. It's going to be a corner. All right, we're going to fire this one in. And honestly, that looks decent, but of course, the header has no power on it. All right, this has been an absolutely great game so far, but new game in the second half, all to play for. Game is tied up. Ball to Ricardo Torres, João Felix. We got Carrasco. Carrasco might be in here. Carrasco all the way himself. He's got decent finishing. That was such a weird angle that I did not think that was going in. But Ter Stegen might have just made a huge mistake. Carrasco just puts that in from a weird angle, weird shot, but it's a goal. This just looks so awkward. Like, it's very far out at a very weird angle. I mean, maybe it's just a perfect shot. I'll take it. 3-2 in the 52nd minute. Llorente to Koke. João Felix might be in, but let's go the safe option. Actually, he cuts inside. Cuts inside, and João Felix almost gets it around Ter Stegen. I should maybe chip that. Ricardo Torres gets it to Marcos Llorente. Into Ricardo Torres. João Felix is making the run, but Carrasco is the one finding the space here. Carrasco. Okay, let's find the pass. There's Koke. Man, I don't see any shots, but João Felix is going to find the shot. He's going to find it. Ter Stegen is going to make the save, though. Oh, no. Don't tie up the game again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, that was such a good ball. That was such a good ball from Aubameyang. This is 3-3. That touch there to play it inside, that was just so good. All right, 3-3. There's 6 goals scored in this game. Still a lot of time left for a team to retake the lead. And Carrasco, you might have the pace here. You need some support, though. Carrasco into João Felix. The shot is going to be blocked, though, and we can't win it back. This is what one would call an instant classic. 6 goals. Still time for a winner. Okay, Ricardo Torres is in space, but João Felix, that was a handball. Ref, that was a handball on Araujo. Torres, good ball to Carrasco. João Felix, they've been marking him so tight in this game. They know the threat from the first episode. They know it. Oh, Aubameyang again. Oh, Koke, that was a good interception there. That's what we've failed to do on 2 separate occasions. That's a fortunate bounce, but I'll take it. Carrasco, Felix. Cut inside. Someone cut inside. That works. But it's going to be away from the goal. Not what we wanted. Felix. It's going to be blocked. It's every shot we take in that spot. It's blocked. Lamar to João Felix. Oh, I saw Torres making the run. I tried to back heel. Torres was going to be in there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I made subs with this ball. Continues to just stay in play. So we're not going to play it out ourselves. Carrasco. Through to Ferran, or that's not Ferran Torres. What did I just say? Felix. Get it back to Carrasco. Back to Felix. Into Lamar. To Torres. To Llorente. And that is what could possibly be the winner. Oh, we were so patient there. I thought we were a little bit too patient. But Llorente might have just scored the winner in this game, which is an absolute instant classic. 4-3 with about 2 minutes left. Oh, we were so patient here, but in the end, it worked out. It absolutely worked out. Llorente with what should be the finishing touch on this game. All right, Renan Lodi on a left mid, DePaul on at cam, and then Correa for Felix. Just fresh legs. Let's close this out. 4-3. This would be such an amazing win right here if we can get it. Or is there another twist in the final minute of the game? They got 1 minute at a time. That means about 1 chance here. They got 1 chance. And honestly, nope, it's not going to happen. What an amazing game we just played. 4-3, Llorente scoring a winner in the 88th minute. Ricardo Torres scoring twice with his father looking in the stands. It's an instant classic game. And just the cherry on top of all of it is the 3 points against Barcelona. That game was absolutely amazing. Ricardo Torres, I've been dreaming about this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance. And senior squad boss, I'm desperate to show everybody what I can bring to the team. Honestly, he's going to start. This storyline of him being Fernando Torres' son, the fact that he scored 2 against Barcelona, he's already 69 rated. The man is starting. He looks like an absolute beast. He's starting for the foreseeable future. It's just such a good storyline. Imagine us winning the Champions League with Fernando Torres' son from the Youth Academy. Like, it's just such a good story. So we're going to end this episode 2 here. In the next episode, we'll probably make our way all the way to the end of December, most likely. I like the business we did. I think we made some pretty good signings. The 3-5-2 I think is definitely the way to go. I feel like this team actually looks very, very solid. Like we don't have any amazing players like over 86, but everyone is just so solid. I think we got a good chance for the Champions League this season. And then look at that, local Ricardo Torres, man of the match. I mean, that couldn't have been a better debut. It just could not have been. But that is it for this episode. Drop a like if you enjoyed this episode. Drop a like if you want to continue to see this series. Like I said, the more you guys support the series, the longer it'll be, and the more of it you will see consistently. So drop a like, sub to the channel down below if you are not. We're chasing 50,000 subs. I think the plan is for now is to alternate days, like one day Villa career mode, one day Atletico Madrid career mode. I think that's what we're gonna do for now. And like I said, as long as you guys keep supporting the video, the series, you will see more of it. And also episode 2 of our Spider-Man Miles Morales playthrough is up on the second channel, so the link for that will be in the description if you're interested. But that is it for this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.